back to Halo Halo. I'm Kat Iniba with your daily dose of all things entertainment and lifestyle for Asian Pacific Americans. And joining us now is filmmaker Andrew Ahn, whose film Dole, which stands for First Birthday in Korean, made it to the Sundance Film Festival back in 2012. He was also part of the Sundance Screenwriters Workshop and the Film Independent Screenwriters Workshop, and also directing, right? Now he has a current project up on Kickstarter titled Spa Night, and he's here to tell us more. Welcome, Andrew.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me.
Thank you for being here. Now, congratulations. Sundance is a huge deal.
It was really crazy. I had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Did you, what was the screenwriting workshop like?
Yeah, the Sundance Screenwriters Lab is this really intense, like 6-day period. You're whisked away to the mountains in Utah, and you're just stuck there thinking and living your film. And you have these really great mentors, really established screenwriters who have read your screenplay and talk to you about how to best tell your story. So it was a great place to just focus on who you are as an artist, and how to craft the best screenplay.
Right. And I mentioned that your film, Dole, did I say that right?
Yeah.
Actually premiered at Sundance. Tell us a little bit more.
Yeah, so Dole First Birthday was my thesis film from Cal Arts, and I had submitted to film festivals thinking like, oh, maybe it's going to get into a couple. And then when I got the call about getting into Sundance, I like totally flipped out. And it's just such a great showcase for emerging filmmakers. It really helps launch your career. And through that experience, actually, you know, going to the festival and talking to producers and meeting collaborators really helped put together this film, so Spa Night.
Yes.
So really happy about having gone to Sundance. Very blessed.
Now, tell me a little bit more about Spa Night, because I hear it's about an 18-year-old Korean American who ends up working at a spa, right?
Yeah, so Spa Night is the story of David. He's this 18-year-old Korean American living in Los Angeles with his parents, and he helps out at the family restaurant. They work at a sundubu restaurant, but the restaurant is forced to close because of slow business. And to help pay for his family's bills, he secretly takes a job at a Korean spa. And while he works there, he slowly starts to discover that the spa is a popular space for gay men to hook up. And that's something for him as a closeted Korean American, really exciting, but then also like totally weird, totally scary. Exactly.
So is that when he realizes that he is gay, or he already knows and then he realizes, oh, there's this underground world?
I think it's a really tricky thing for, you know, Korean Americans coming out. There's so much about the family that's really kind of keeping you back. And I think what David realizes in this film is that he is a gay man. You know, I think a lot of us, you know, you might have those desires, but you're so in denial about it that you're like able to push it off. But by the end of the film, you know, David's journey shows him like, okay, this is who I am, and it's going to be hard, but you know, that I think that self-acceptance is really important.
Yeah, it's hard because there's expectations from everybody else, your family and your friends, and what's expected, especially if you're Korean, you know, or if you're Filipino or Chinese. And then I read that this story is more about coming to terms with it, coming out of the closet for yourself, not really to everybody else, but saying, yes, this is who I am.
Yeah, exactly. You know, there's not a scene in the film where his parents confront him, or where he, you know, tearfully reveals that he's gay. It's more that he understands it himself, and I think that coming out process is, you know, that part of the process where you come out to yourself is the most important.
Yeah, that's the first step.
Exactly, it's the first big step.
Yeah, and this movie was inspired by your story?
It's partially inspired. You know, I think David to me is, he's like someone I could have been, you know. Fortunately, like I had a really great support system that David has yet to find in the film. But you know, the things that he is going through in this film really really spoke to me and really inspired me.
Yes, and then you actually, the film that was at Sundance was the film that you used to come out to your family.
Yeah, so that's kind of the dirty little secret about it. So what I did was I shot thru and I cast my parents in it without telling them about the kind of greater context of the film, which was that it was about a gay man.
Right.
And then I showed them the film to come out to them.
What was the reaction?
You know, they were actually really great. You know, I was really scared. I had a bag packed just in case, because you never know. And I think I was expecting the worst. But they were really great, really supportive. What I loved was that they weren't judging me. They were just talking to me like a person, and now they're very supportive, and I'm really thankful for that.
Yes. Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Now, we can be a part of Spa Night because you do have a Kickstarter campaign going on right now. What do we have to do? Where do we go?
Yeah. So Spa Night, we're doing a Kickstarter for the film. We're trying to raise $60,000 by Thursday, November 6th. You can go to our Facebook page. So it's facebook.com/SpaNight. And the Kickstarter link is there all over, so you can find it.
Yeah, my fingers are crossed that your story gets told.
Yes, thank you. Yeah.
But not only that, the Kickstarter campaign, but you also have screenings happening.
Yeah.
Visual Communications, October 29th.
Exactly. So Visual Communications is hosting a screening of Dole, as well as my very first film, Andy. So you can go way back. So they're doing a screening of those two films plus a sneak peek of Spa Night.
That I want to see.
Yeah, it should be cool. On Wednesday, October 29th at 7 p.m. in Visual Communications, and people can find the RSVP link on our Facebook page.
Okay, thank you so much again for being here and sharing your story.
Yeah, thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Again, for more information on Andrew Ahn and his Kickstarter campaign for Spa Night, you can head to the website on your screen. We'll be back.